This is the Rode VideoMic Pro, and this is the Rode NTG2. And when an NTG and a VideoMic fall in love... Well, anyway, this is the Rode VideoMic NTG. Rode is a pretty well-known name in the YouTube space for making probably the most popular on-camera microphones. They consistently deliver high quality for reasonable prices, and I personally have been using Rode mics in my recording studio for quite some time as well. They make some large diaphragm condensers and pencil condensers that have become staples in my recordings. And now they've given us another addition to their lineup that bridges the gap between their popular VideoMic series and their Shotgun NTG series. So of course they called it the VideoMic NTG. And this thing is packed full of amazing features. Lately, I've been using mics from another company called Deity, which I absolutely love. I've been using their VMic D3 and VMic D3 Pro for my videos for a little while now. The reason that I switched was because the Deity mics actually fixed some of the problems which I had with the previous Rode mics, and they came at an incredible value as well. Now, while the Rode VideoMic NTG is still a bit more expensive than the D3 Pro, Rode definitely included some of the great things about the Deity and a handful of extras. And just so you know, the audio that you're listening to now is recorded using the VideoMic NTG, but before we do some sound comparisons, let's get to the features of this thing. There are definitely a lot of them, and I'm going to reference the Deity mics a whole bunch as well. The VideoMic NTG has an internal battery, rechargeable using USB-C, that's said to last 30 plus hours of recording time. And one of my favorite things about this microphone is that when it's plugged into a camera, it can sense the camera turning on and off and will do so as well. So when your camera is off, you're not wasting battery. The D3 has this feature, but the D3 Pro just goes into standby mode, not fully off, which is still awesome. They've updated their shock mount system to include the ability to slide backwards and forwards, which is something that we saw on the Deity mics as well, but the Rode has a rubber washer that holds its place better. And they've introduced a stepless gain knob right on the microphone so you can dial your volume in just right. Again, this is something that we've seen in the Deity VMic D3 Pro. The VideoMic NTG also features a high-pass filter switchable between 75Hz and 150Hz, which is the same as the D3 Pro again. Man, these things could be siblings. But here's where things get very interesting with the Rode. Beside the high-pass filters, there's a high-frequency boost as well. Great for if you have a windscreen and you need to get a bit more high-end. It also includes a safety channel. What's a safety channel, Donna? A safety channel splits the signal into left and right and then records one side quieter than the other. So if you have a source that might suddenly get louder and distort the audio, you have a backup channel that's probably quiet enough not to distort. On top of the stepless gain knob and safety channel, there's also a 20 decibel pad if you're dealing with a particularly loud source or if your mic preamp is too loud. And there's also a clipping light to let you know if things are too loud, even if you can't monitor your sound. Now, if you're planning to use this on your camera, that might be where this ends for you, but there are actually some more cool things that they've built into this mic. For example, you can plug the Rode VideoMic NTG into your computer and use it as a USB microphone and a headphone output. So doing voiceovers directly into your computer with a high quality microphone and being able to use the output to monitor audio just became easy, like this. This video is sponsored by Donna Did It Lightroom Presets. Get the 2019 Donna Did It preset pack for only $15 by following the link in the description of this video, and turn your photos into bangers today. So that's pretty cool to be able to do this and to do that with just one microphone. But my big question was how it sounded against the Deity D3 Pro. I had a chance to do a quick test in a nice, big, nasty, wide open space to see not only how it would do tone-wise, but also to see how it would handle rejecting the reverb bouncing around in the space. Do not panic, this is just a test of the Deity VMic D3 Pro. I'm in a fairly large space, it's kind of noisy, and the microphone is about a hang loose and a half a finger above and in front of me. How does it sound? Do not panic, this is just a test of the Rode VideoMic NTG. I'm in a fairly big space, there's no sound treatment, and the microphone is up and in front of me by about a hang loose and a half a finger. Generally, I found that they both sounded pretty good. The VIDEOMIC NTG has a bit more low end going on to my ears and blocked out a little bit more of the reverb from the room, but they were pretty darn close. And a little side note as well, when I first got the Rode mic, I tried to use it for the first time in a video and I had a problem with the level of the mic being super low and there was a lot of noise. Since then, Rode has released firmware updates and I'm now having no issues with it at all. As far as I'm aware, the firmware updates were actually for something else, but they seem to have fixed my problem anyway. So if you do get this mic, be sure to update the firmware to try and solve any issues you might have. Overall, at $250, I'm very impressed with everything they've added into this mic. It seems a bit like they've had to kind of step up their game because the Deity mics came out of the gate hot, which is good to see that these two companies are pushing each other to create better products for creators. As always, there will be links to these mics and my other gear in the description, and make sure to leave a comment and let me know what you think. Do you like the new Rode VIDEOMIC NTG or did you prefer the Deity? And on your way down there, hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell so you get notified of my new videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.